think that's it. Let's just text. Microphone check. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's good. Just adjust the head screen a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Fantastic. Okay. Bloody hell. Okay. Okay. Right. And hello. Hello. I'm just going to nudge this thing a bit back so we can actually talk. So yes, hello everyone, and welcome to Satisfactory for once again our second stream in 2 days. Holy shit! I know. Welcome to the second episode for our Satisfactory playthrough. Now, I must confess I have done a little bit of a naughty, but please understand this is for the benefit of the streamers, or for the viewers, for the audience, in the sense that I have actually been playing the game for a little bit before streaming today. So if we hit back to the continue. So what I've done is I've hopped on a little earlier and basically got the worst of the, grinding-ish things done. Or at least given myself a decent enough head start so we don't have to worry about stuff. Primarily, what I've done, if we go to the inventory, is I've basically gotten us a shitload of concrete so we can get started on the production of concrete with a fairly high degree of happiness. I have also refined some... that's not so much of a thing. I have also been feeding some of the copper into the smelter, so we should now have a rather large amount of... yes, we do have quite a lot of wire. So we can hopefully breeze past some of the... early stages, which is quite nice to see. So we've got that sorted for you. And we've got a large amount of metal plates being constructed. So the logistics side of things isn't going to be huge, which is nice. I do need to grab a little bit more iron rods. I've yet to get the iron rod things sorted, more or less, the inventory system and everything else. So, hang on, how much do I have? 36 plus the material. Right, that should be more than enough. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Right, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be focusing on production facility establishment. Because in the previous episode, I was like, fuck my life, I need to get... I wanted to get production going. And yesterday we were not as successful as I'd like to be. We were successful that we finally got everything set up, but not to the degree that I would personally want to have. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically take the opportunity to get as much materials as possible, grab as much shit as we can, and just go absolutely hell for leather. Speaking of which, question. We also have done, again, a slight cheese. I need to get that as well. I'm going to be grabbing that next because I think we're going to need it. But this will kind of work in hand with our particular plans in terms of logistics setup and everything. So I've also cheesily done some screw-ups as well. Like I said, I've basically given myself a bit of a head start. Is that a cup? I've only just noticed that. That's a fucking cup. I want the cup. I actually want this cup. This cup looks actually really nice. But anyway, so without further ado, let's go grab some of this. I think we're going to need to grab some metal plates, won't we? Yes. So okay, so bit of a dumb move. Apologies. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the logistics one, so we can get the ability to split get the ability to split this shit in half and get production facilities set up properly. And then we're going to try and see if we can get the... Then we're going to basically get the other one. Then we're going to get the cable and stuff set up. And we're then going to be able to get the chainsaw, because then what I can do is I can finally get rid of all these bloody trees, turn this shit into biomass, which then we can turn into solid biomass, which then we can then turn into a solid thing, and we can make our own little separate thing. So it's all of the important shit to be able to make what we need. So, kadonk, kadonk, kadonk. Launch! And there we go.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory.
Right.
We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Oh, that actually was something that was new, wasn't it? Like, we wouldn't have this normally, so this is something that's new. Huh. Huh, nice. Very nice. Anyway, so yes, the plan is we're going to try and get obstacle clearing to be set up, and once I've got the cable, speaking of which, I'll need to get about 100 cable, which... nom, 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 nom. So by gathering all of the necessary screws and whatnot, we should hopefully have more than enough materials, or we should at least be able to produce the materials, so that way we can get chainsaw. Get solid fuel, bada bim bada boom, we got ourselves the ability to clear off a large portion of obstacles, and then I can basically go on a bit of a hunt. Once I've sort of built up everything else, I can then go on a bit of a hunt for all of them, for like trees and also blueprints and stuff like that, and also the MAM as well. We're going to need to get the MAM, so we need to get the MAM before we do anything else once we've got the obstacle clearing. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but the hope is we should be able to get the plans in motion without having to worry, which is nice. So just gonna have to wait for a bit. There's no rain at all in this. Oh, the weather's looking a bit bad. We've got clouds on the horizon. Are we gonna get some rain at last? That would be kind of cool. Little intimidating, but cool. Right, well, whilst we're waiting for that to return, let's go grab some more concrete so we can have as much as we can. We will also need to get the concrete set up as well, so we can get as much as we possibly can out of this. How are you doing? Oh, we're still doing okay, but I can grab some more copper. It also increases the amount of inventory slots we have, so it's not quite the end of the world. I mean, we also, don't forget, have these two particular impropers, but don't really think we're going to need them. Well, unless we're desperate, but I don't really want to rely on them. Ooh, bit of a lag spike there. Right, grab you. And grab you. Huzzah! Right, once we've gathered all of these materials... Yeah, once we've gathered these materials, I'm going to try and see if we can... We're going to need to get it set up a different platform. I'm also really fucking loving the platforming. This is whoa, I'm happy. Genuinely quite happy. Right. We're going to have to probably get this set up as well. Well, this is something that we'll probably take down in due course, but I just wanted to get something set up so we have the copper in mind. But, yeah. Oops, whoops. Grab you, put that into there. We'll also need to get that, right. So, done, and we need the screws. Launch! Right, perfect.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Right, so that's set up. So biomass is going to be now something we can make into a solid, which just requires biomass, which is wonderful. And so what we're going to be able to do is once we get the concrete and shit set up, we'll be able to then get the... As we need the assembly and all that jazz. Right. I think the MAM is probably going to be the next thing we're going to focus on getting. Just because then we can focus on gathering materials and whatnot. Right. Quickly make these so I can make an additional amount of constructors and shit. Because we're going to need these anyway. Donk. Right, perfect. Right, the next thing we're going to need to research, field research, is this one, which we need 300 in screws for. Of course we need fucking 300 in screws. It's fine, we can make the thing we need. How are we diddling with our plates? Oh, we got more than enough. Once that returns, we should be able to get that stuff sorted, so yeah, that's fine. Right, well, we'll dump the remaining stuff in once that's been effectively dug up, and then we can then get some more, yeah, we can then get some more stuff set up. So, try binos. That'd be kind of useful. Oh, well. Yeah, the research center is probably going to be very useful because it does give us access to... What else? What does it give us access to? Object scanner, personal box, which is quite useful. Hand slot, which is quite nice. Inventory slots, which is good. A map, which allows us to see things. And the ability to use MAM, which will be useful because we can then produce that in our production cupboard here. And then utilize this to our benefit, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool. I am very much looking forward to this. Only downside, of course, is we need to wait for the little thing to show up. Obviously, we need to be careful. Alright, come on. Oh, there it is. Alright. Okay, that's sorted. I'll just need to make an additional couple of things. Oh yeah, we'll have to deal with that in a second, but that's fine. Right, okay. We now finally have the splitters. Now how much do they cost? Merger... Splitter. Okay, we're gonna need cables. Right. Right. Yeah, you keep producing... Yeah, you keep producing, that's fine. Right, obviously we're going to need 2. What we're going to need to do is we're obviously going to need to... Actually, before we can get rid of that. There we go, that's much more logical. Right. Okay. Obviously, not quite logical here, but what we can do is take away that. Right. Okay, so I'm thinking we get a convoy split. Can't speak. Conveyor splitter, which will be about here-ish. And then you go there. I'm gonna just disable this thing. Oh, it's because it's how much shit is in you? Yeah, fair enough. Right. 4, 5. There we go. 4, 5. Right. Okay, so it always has to be that way, which is a little bit irritating, but that's fine. Yeah. Be a little bit closer. Right. So the first one I'm probably gonna... Yeah. So this first production here is gonna have... Let's see, we're gonna have to have some... I'm seriously loving this feature. This is going to make building so much more rewarding and so much more fun. As well as, you know, efficient, which is the biggest thing. Efficiency is the most effective form, and it's simple, and I love it, and this game is amazing for it, and this particular quality of life feature just makes this game far more playable. I'm not shitting you. Like, when I'm talking about this shit, I am genuinely over the fucking moon that I can do this. Because when I was playing this game before they introduced this, oh my god, it was freaking cancer. Absolute cancer to play this game with that. Like, when that mod came out, because the thing is, originally, I think, I'm gonna confidently say this. I believe the original, like, inspiration for this actually came from a mod that basically did this. And it was so well received by the community that the developers pretty much just said, like, yeah, we're using this. It's just like, we are doing this. It does not matter. Which, to be fair, I'm you know, if I was the modder, I would be so, like, effectively a kind of goal, if you will, of a modder is if a mod becomes so popular that the developers basically say, look, we're using this. Some could argue it's like, oh, the developers are taking credit for the modder. Which, you know, it really depends on your perspective. But I would argue it's a case of, no, the developer appreciates what the modder has done and has understood that, is it worth doing that one? It's impure. I'm not going to have any impures. Impures are actual cancer. Right, we're going to pick you up, going to pick you up, going to pick you up, I'm going to pick you up. And there's not enough room, is there? No. What do I not need? Oh, I don't need the leaves. So I take the rest of it. And now we have floating power. Can't speak. Right, let's quickly sort this out. And turn this into concrete once again. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. I find that the realised I'm... Oh no, I've got space. I was a bit like... Oh. But no, I got enough. Hell, we might even get 200 as well. Nice. No, but what I feel is probably the... What's the best way to say it? What I feel is the best thing about modding is when a game... There's two things about modding that I absolutely love. The first is how, like... a mod can become so popular it becomes a game. And second, a mod can become so popular that the developers acknowledge it, the functionalities of what the mod brings to the game, and adds it into the game as their own particular thing. So it's like, in this game's example, there is the ability for you to, there is the ability for the player to, there we go. Perfect. Right, okay. That's beautiful. That's actually quite beautiful. And I'll grab that just because I don't want to have to deal with that. Right, well that's something we can... Right, this looks a lot better now. Oh, love it. Well, love it, love it, love it. Well, love it like that. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? Well, love it, love it, love it. Well, love it like this. Right, so let's dump this because I do not like these rose petals. Where are you? There you go. Perfect. But no, so the construction of... Yeah, so, like, that's... Very, so I love this mod. I love the mod that inspired this. If, you know. So, Derek, are you okay? Derek's just like... Derek is having a moment. Oh my god. Derek, what is wrong with you? You're phasing out of reality. I think he said that's what happens when you have too many energy drinks. You just start phasing out of reality. It's like, I can smell time. Okay, so going back to the main form, we need to build 2 smelters. One going this way, and another going this way. we're fairly simplistic to start with. But that way then... Right. Iron. Take my iron. You. Iron. Take my iron. Perfect. Right. So... Right, those two... We're going to need to make some power poles as well, which kind of sucks. But, oh well. Right. Next we're going to need constructors, which on this particular occasion, I think this one's going to need to be this. Next one, you are going to need to be that. Shame I got this rock here. I'm going to have to deal with this. I may have to, like, build a separate sort of entity or whatnot. Oh, we can deal with this later. I mean, I can just... get the 2s up here. But that's something we can fuck around with later. Right. Right. Gonna have to ask which goes where. Well, we need one to basically. We'll need one to basically mix between the constructor and the this. So we'll need like. One needs to become rods, which then we can turn into either just pure rods, or we can turn into whatnot. And then eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these into... Actually, no, to be fair, what we could probably do is just have 2 of the same... smelter. We'll have 2 of these effectively... Yeah, that makes more sense. Is that better? Because then what we do is we ingot pop. Right, and then you become just the metal plate. You become the metal plates, don't you? Yeah. And then this one will become the next to energy time spelling Derek. You become... Yeah. Is it better to do it this way? Clipping. Would have it. What if I have an idea. This is probably going to be a bad one, but rather than... I'm just thinking, what I might do is instead of having all of these fancy things, I just probably need to establish a format. Oh, Derek escaped. Hey, good time. Good to see you, Derek. You get out of here before you get trapped any further, because I imagine you're not going to be too keen on what might happen next. Right. So I'm just thinking, Miner Mark 1, they always face this particular direction. And that gives me the ability to... right, I'll put this here, effectively. Not that it'll do anything, but that's so we can just prepare for it later on. Right, we don't have enough concrete, and I don't really want to risk it. Derek, come on. Get moving. Come on. There we go. Honestly, what you like. You gonna move? I'm gonna need you to move. Honestly. He's just... Fuck off! There we go. I gave him plenty of opportunity to walk off. It's not my fault that he has to get a shock up the ass before he buggers off. Right, okay. So I'm thinking... Yeah. So then what we'll do with this... Right, I have an idea. Then this makes more sense. Because what I want to... So what I'm thinking is I want to make this a thoroughfare. So this will turn into effectively a ground transportation realm. So this will possibly be the the end of my facility. So I'm going to need to... let's go to ramps and foundations. This will be 2. This will be 3. This will be 4. This will be 5. This will be 6. Okay. So effectively... Oh. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. Fucking love you. Right. And then we can... Actually, to be fair, we can get walls, apparently. Can we get walls? We can get walls. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I have not had walls before. This is going to be so cool. Right, we can have walls for the first time. There we go. Ooh, bid do. I want to make a wall out of you. Ooh, ooh. Right. And then you... This is seriously so much fucking better. I love it. It's the moment when your brain and everything just clicks and you're just like, oh! It's brilliant. Right, anyway. We're going to need to think about making some more, because we're beginning to run low on concrete. Right. Right, let's go. You know what? I'm going to just go quickly make some more concrete. And we're going to use one of the things, and we're just going to get some... I'm going to make a belt. Oh yeah, so off topic random, but whilst we're making this. So yeah, recently I've been having a major major desire for the Darktide recently. Like so the developers of Darktide finally released the main theme for their game, and oh, it's a fucking banger. The soundtrack for Darktide is just so fucking good. Oh, hello! Hey! Fuck you! Haha! Whoa! You thought you can get me? Oh, you got me. Well, fair enough. Well played. Yeah, that didn't work out for you. Right, let's quickly get this set up so that these bastards don't decide to set up home. I'm thinking... Here. Right, you. Yep. So yeah, basically the quality of the story. The quality of the music in Darktide is just phenomenal. I love it. It's such a good theme. Like it's one of those soundtracks which I will say I've never seen a game get so much love and so much hype just from the soundtrack. But now that but Darktide is a beautiful case in point of like fucking bangers, just dominating the marketplace, and it is an absolute dream to listen to. I love it. It's precious. Right, I'm just going to quickly make some solid fuel. Oh, balls. This is going to take a while, isn't it? It's going to take a while. I was really hoping not to have this, but we do need the solid fuel. I hate to do this, but we do need it, because otherwise the electricity supply is just going to tank. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, but... God, is it already half an hour already? GG. We started and everything. God damn. Well. There we go. Hang on, let me just quickly... There we go. So yeah, the Darktide game just looks amazing. The soundtrack is an absolute banger, and I love every moment of it. And better still, the game itself, like we keep seeing trailers for it, and better still, there's actually a closed beta due to be done and I'm hoping to be able to get onto that and actually give the game a crack, because it just looks. I'm extremely hyped for it, and I'm just the music, the game, everything. I'm just like, I cannot fucking wait. November cannot come fast enough. I swear. I don't care. Even I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's gonna be my 30th birthday next month, and it's like I don't give two shits. It's Dark Tide. It's like I don't care about that. I don't care about my Dark Tide. So yeah, I might try and get that time booked off work as well, just so I can actually play it when it comes out. I'll be like, oh my god, it's so nice. But yeah, no, Dark Tide has been an app. Yeah, no, I'm quite hyped for Dark Tide because it just feels like a really fun experience, and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I've rambled on enough about Dark Tide. You guys have had you probably had your fill. Anyway, okay, so what we're gonna do with this lot is we're gonna try and once we've done this particular thing, I don't want to ever do this again. So I apologize immensely for this. Hopefully we won't have to do this again, and we can take this immediately to other stuff. I'm just going to quickly check to see if people can actually watch the stream or not, because you know me and paranoia. Paranoia. Every time I close my eyes. Okay. Well, I can see it's... Yeah. Okay, so I can hear the I can hear the stream going on in the background. So hopefully that'll do something. Yeah, no, the stream's working perfectly. Or at least from my phone, which I tend to use this as a kind of reference in case something happens. But you know, like if you know, that turns off, there. So yeah, once this is all gotten rid of, we should be able to use the 100 biomass on both of these things and be able to get that sorted, and then that should get that should get everything else going for that particular thing. And what I'll do is I'll bring the concrete into... Actually, what I might do is I might just get the concrete. Do we need stone for anything else? No, I don't think we do. I think we need concrete to turn into something else, but I don't think we need the stone for anything in particular. Not that I'm aware of, unless they've added a new design, which would... Excuse me. Breathing, it's something I can do sometimes. Right, 200 is more than enough, I think. Yeah, that's more than enough. Right, we'll plump the stacks of 200 in here. So, and perfect. Right. So quickly do that. Iron ore. Right. So, I'll need to make some... Ow. I really don't want to know what those taste like. They do not seem appealing. Right. But they are a defense form. Right, that's a normal one, isn't it? No, I think we just need the belts. Yeah, the belts is probably what we're going to need. I think what we'll probably do... Yeah, I'll probably tie it up to this to a degree, so... You... Go there, you, and then we're going to adjust this way. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. The thing is on my head. Na 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 na. Right, this is an extremely long belt, but what I'm hoping to do is, this is hoping to slowly... This will bring all the stuff towards the, to this over here. And then we're going to have two of the... Yeah, boom. And then I'll have a constructor in place. This is not permanent by any means necessary, but it does at least give me the ability to produce... Oh, fuck's sake. This does at least give me the ability to produce the materials. Right, grab this, grab this. I really wish I could get rid of this rock. This does give me the ability to produce concrete, and then... Right, so grab that. 1, 2. Get the splitter. Get a conveyor merger. And then organization. Perfect. Right. And so that should mean, once we get this going, we are running out of poles. Boom. We mash up the base, turn up the place, and make them all have fun. And we blaze a fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the base, and make sure sound boy run. And then we'll end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the base, and let them all have fun. Skrillex a blaze a fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the base, and make sure sound boy run. And then we'll end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass, and make them all have fun. We blaze a fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass, and make sure sound boy run. And then we'll end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass, and make them all have fun. Skrillex a blaze a fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass, and make sure sound boy run. And then we'll end your week just like a Sunday. Right, so once we get this shit sorted, I'm gonna retrieve... Yeah, so that's concrete being produced once again, so we should be able to get that shit set up. Right, I'll take out the I'll take out the copper, because then what we'll do with this shit is we're gonna turn this into miners and shit. So you go, and then you go. Right, that's that sorted. We'll get one miner. Right, and I'll build one miner here as well, just in case. Just as a kind of, I've built a miner, so I don't have to think, oh fuck, I need to build a miner. Where's a place for me to set it up? Like, how would I want to set this up? I think I want it to be here. Right, there we go. I should probably take a photo of this. Like, you know, see how things work. Huh. Might not be a bad idea. Do I retrieve?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. I could probably get a lookout tower for this as well. If I can build it. If I can, then I'll obviously do that.
Comply.
Right. Question. Can I build a lookout tower? I would laugh if I could build a lookout tower here. I do not have enough rods, sadly. Can I do it? It's too steep. Floor's too steep. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. Oh, but the fucking floor is actually capable of sustaining this. And then if that was the case, does that mean then... Oh my god. Is the floor too steep? I just can't afford it. Fuck yeah. Right, okay, we're doing this. Actually, can I just build the thing? Fuck! There we go. Oh my god, iron ingots. I just need to build the crafting bench, and then I'm sorted. I also think we should probably build something as a ladder. I just probably need a ladder. Right, production, craft bench. I'll just quickly pop the... Motherfucker! Right, I'll have to put this down for the moment. We are doing this. It's a slight distraction, but I am doing this. Ah! And we're good again. Right. Motherfucking... Don't worry, we will do this. And it also gives us a good chance for the thing to stack up. So it's all good. But it is also biomass being consumed. How much biomass? Oh dear. How much are being produced by? Right, 40 megawatts. That's a decent amount of stuff. Right. Okay. I'm determined. This is going to be fucking awesome. And we're going to have our own little plant. We're going to have our own little lookout tower. And this is going to basically serve as a means of photo... I'm going to try and remember to do this every time I do the stream. At least for a few of the screenies. But I'm going to try and make it so that every time I... do a stream, and I think what I'll probably do for the first couple of episodes. I mean, I probably will end up forgetting to do this, so that's fine. But I'd like to try and have like a progression of this thing. So, fuck yes! Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, this is a wonderful view, actually. You can see, you can see to the end of the world. Hide. Oh, that's wonderful. And so I think I'll take a photo like this every time we get here. So that way then we can... So every time we get this... Sorry, I just have to sit down and my legs are like, I don't like you. We can take a photo of this. And by taking a photo of this... slowly but surely, as we expand our particular reserves of stuff, we should be able to we should be able to slowly but surely see the factory expand and grow. The factory must grow. Anyway, so that's a lovely view. Right, let's get back down to work. I'll just have to figure out how to get ladders. And stuff. And then eventually I'm sure we can just get that stuff. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Right, let's get going. Doo-doo-doo. Right, so we got that stuff sorted now. That's good. How much reinforced plate do I have left? 4. Not a huge amount. Right, what I'll do to start with is I'll get the first production of both the iron rods and steel plates. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a splitter for you. And a splitter for you. Perfect. Now, it should be more or less straight to straight. Perfect. And what we'll do for the first one is... Feeling and you're all alone, blessed by the telephone. Pick up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Right, so the first one's going to come out to the left, and the other one's going to come out this way. So you will come out like so. I kind of want to do it like this, though. Which sounds weird, but actually, no, shit. So if we do it like this, you can... no, we need a smelter. That's what I'm missing. Right. How much smelters do we have? We have enough for 2. So I'm thinking... Yeah, that works. And then you... Because then, actually, to be fair, what I could do with you... You can then kind of go like that. You can kind of go like that. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit more organized. And then you... Oh, that's beautiful. Almost. Kind of, maybe. That's fine. It's okay. Right. Then you guys... merge that stuff together. Iron, 30 per minute. You, iron, 30 per minute. Then... let's see. Well, that one... This one's going to primarily be constructors for... Yeah, so that one's primarily going to be constructors for that. So then you'll have these boys churning out the goods in this regard. And I'll plonk you down. And then you... Right, you'll have you do your thing. And then I'm going to need to... How many more things do I have? Not a huge amount. Right, we'll use the last of the... Use the last of those things. You can... We're off. Right, you... Two... Right, so that should be everything on that end. More or less sorted. You're doing that as well, which is a little bit easier to produce. You keep going. We're going to eventually cover as much of this as we can on the ground. Oops. But obviously, the problem is that we need to... Well, first of all, we'll need to eventually deal with this rock here, but that's not something we can actively deal with. And unfortunately, we haven't got the means to destroy those... venom pit things, which is irksome. I do kind of hope in the future we can eventually destroy things like these rocks to make it destructible, so we can kind of, you know, shape the terrain rather be then stuck with these particular things. But that could just be... There we go, that's fine. That's okay. It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't really matter if you're old and grey. That's alright, I said it's okay. Listen to what I say. Right, you go there. You go there. You go there. I'm just filling this up now more than anything. I'm just like, I don't like you going. Perfect. Oh, this is so much better. I can actually make plans for this stuff. Okay, so unfortunately we're going to have to deal with these rocks, which I'm not exactly a big fan of. I'm going to have have to expand a little bit on these, as well as these. Well, this we could probably save for something a little bit more special, like perhaps, I don't know. I'm doing something, but what we can do, we'll have to think about later. Is this impure as well? I think it is. Because that needs to come up a little bit. Well, we could probably readjust this. At least, yeah, that's impure. So what I could possibly do, and I'm not saying this is the good idea, but I'm saying this as an idea. Unless I design this in a way that allows us to... I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to think about more important things right now, which is, of course, getting this stuff produced. I mean, if I have to readjust, I have to readjust. Right now, we just need the ability to make stuff. So, I'm going to primarily focus initially on... Right. Right, you go there. You go there. And then you... just fill up into here. We're going to have to do a lot of... There's probably going to be a lot of power requirements for this, which is a bit of a shame. Then we just need one of you to turn into a constructor, which will allow us to make the iron rods. After which... Yeah, we need iron rods now. Well, fuck a duck. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2, 3. Right. This'll... 1. We don't need... Do we need... No, you know what? I don't think we do. We don't need this. Turn you off. Turn you off. Turn you off. Right. We don't need this. We need it for this. Because I need iron rods. So... You go there. And you go there. You... Just in the nick of fucking time. God damn. My god. And then you go there. You go there. Right. Obviously there's only going to be so much this thing can carry, and we don't have the means to produce stuff, but it's fine because we can make this shit. And then I'll let that go on for a little bit. So I'll have to think about making some power poles as well. What we can do, though, is now that we've constructed enough time with this thing, we can hopefully have a diddling with power. You guys going through it a little bit faster? Yeah, we're reaching that critical mass. I don't think we're going to have enough. I think if we try and activate the full power, if we don't turn this off. Right, turn you. Get rid of you. We don't need that. Have you stopped giving them that? How much copper do you have left? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better. You guys have got plus 100, which is fine. Perfect. Right, so you keep doing your thing. Look at the power of this thing. Right, we've just dipped back below a reasonable point. I think it's doable. Definitely doable. But I am definitely also going to need to start looking into the field research. I might have to hand crank some stuff. Not that I want to, but I think I'm going to have to. But we got enough of these power poles again, so that's fine by my account. Right. So I'm thinking we'll just have a standardized format. I'm hoping that if we can get the MAM set up, we can also start looking into... Oh, fuck. I'm hoping once we get the MAM set up, we can go on a major recon run and hopefully get the MAM some blueprints for the... Oop, there you go. Hopefully we can get the MAM set up so that way we can grab A, blueprints for better quality ingredients, and second, oh, shit a dick, I've got 100 on that, don't I? Fuck. We'll have to deal with it. Alright. Just make like 100, that should be fine. But yeah, so if we can get the MAM set up, then I can probably get the 989. Boom. 100, perfect. Then I can get the Caterium ore system set up. Once I got the Caterium for level 2 research, that'll be it. Like, well, I say that'll be it. There'll always need to be the need for better quality power poles, but it will make organizing the power systems inside this particular facility a lot fucking easier. Right, how much you diddling? Right, perfect. Love you. And I need you. Yeah, you're producing that. Cool. Perfect. I appreciate your patience on this. I will also do, though, is I will... Right, so I'll pop this in. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Right, 1, 2, 3. And then you will be... 1, and then you will be the 4, which will go to here. Right. And then you will then go to this one. Right. And then you guys... that works for that. That works for that. Nice. And then you need to attach yourself over to there, but I don't think we'll have the power for that. I will need to build a generator field to start with. But again, the Caterium ore is what we're going to need to grab. So I'm going to quickly go do that now. So we've been running around a little bit more, but at least we're doing things, which is a lot better than what I was fearing. We will need to spend a little bit of time handcrafting the... That should hopefully be enough for what we need. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can get the Caterium, get the MAM set up so we can kind of relax about that. Then, hopefully, we can get the... Oops. Hang on. Yeah, hopefully then we can get the other stuff set up. So it's a bit of a lengthy-ish process, but the end goal is worth it, I would reckon. Screw. Yes, perfect. Hang on. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, once we've got the MAM sorted, I'm going to then try and grab some biomass, grab some fuel, go on a bit of a spree. No, we're going to need to build some generators, I reckon. Well, we'll see what we can do. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably build some generators in the background, get some foundations set up, move that shit up, and then set up a generator field. But also, I kind of want to get the... No, I think we're going to need the Caterium ore in order to get those things as well. So... I think grabbing the... No, I think the priority should be Caterium ore. We get Caterium ore, we then get the ability to we get the Caterium ore, we get the ability to mine the Caterium ore, and I might need to build some of the... might need to design some of the thingies. Because if we grab the Caterium ore, perfect, then... Launch! Right, there we go.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and
Nice.
beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable
Nice.
detection of specific objects.
Nice. So now that we've finally got a map going,
The
we
map
actually...
has been unlocked.
Nice. The map has been unlocked, no shit. Oh, nice, we can put the little markers on everything. Nice. So what we can do is we can actually add and change and do all of this wondrous stuff, and the map marker itself gives us a bit of complete freedom to explore as well as understand our position. And what we're going to try and do is... I think that's the one that has the Caterium into it. But we're going to need to construct the MAM first. Let's go to special MAM. We need 5 of those things. Fuck a duck. We're going to need. Right. Well, we'll craft these 2 so we can get as much as that. But yeah, we need the MAM, because once we get the MAM going, we can put some research in, much needed research into these things, and then I can start looking seriously into production. Because at the moment we're kind of half cocked at the moment. Once we get the MAM up, we'll then get the Caterium in. Once I get the Caterium in, then I can get more important stuff going. Grab that. That'll be more than enough. God, I wish I had my grapple gun from Factorio. Seriously, that would be useful as fuck. That's fine. We're getting there. I think once we get power cables Mark II, it's going to be kind of expensive, because I think we're going to need some level of constant Caterium. But we might not need it. We might not need it. But I don't want to put my hand... I don't want to put my hand on my heart and be like, oh no, we're totally fine. Right, I think that's enough of that. Yeah, we do. 4, 5. Okay, good. Yeah, we have enough. Perfect. Oh, just on the... no. A little bit before the line. There we go. Right, we have the MAM. Right, let's get some researching done. And this will be something we can do in the background as well, which is wonderful. And we can also do something as well as that. Oh, hello. Have some of that, yeah, cheeky buggers. There we go. Extra prediction. Prediction can continue. Right, another thing we need, because we've done all of tier 1, so part assembly would be a good idea. Resource sink post. Don't really need to customize that so much. Part assembly. I think that'll probably be the next thing we should probably look towards getting. But from that, right, Caterium. Right, research some of that stuff. Boom. Yes.
New resource added to the resource scanner.
Caterium electronics. Parent node.
New research available in the MAM.
Stun rebar. Ooh. Oh, hello. This is pretty good. Though I'm not seeing the Caterium. I'm not seeing the PowerPoint Mark II, which I'm suddenly getting a bit like, oh no. They've changed that. Fuck. Right, well, we got the quartz at least, so we can at least research that. Is it under quartz now? No, but I'm seeing the Blade Runners, which I'm very much in favor of. Ooh. I'm very much in favor of that. Fungus-like vegetation, unknown chemical. Oh, that's wonderful. Caterium. Oh, I'm really hoping we don't have to fuck around with that. Right, Caterium electronics, quick wire. Quick wire would be nice. Oh, I need more of that stuff as well. Motherfucker. Alright. Stinger research. Alien protein. What the hell's that? Right, well, we can research this. Thatcher research. Oh, that's wonderful. Right, bioorganic properties. That's fine. Aha! There's the thing I want. Just like, Right, 418 protein. How do I get alien protein? Well, whatever it is, I have no idea what this stuff is. Stinger research. This is some new shit. Hostile organism detection. Oh, that actually might be quite useful. 6 inventory slots, hand equipment inventory slots. I mean, the rebar gun's extremely useful. I mean, it's no question. We're getting that at some point. Especially since the rebar gun is like possibly one of the most useful bits of kit we can find. Right, okay. Right, we'll get you started as well. Right, you finished with your production? Yes, you are. Perfect. I'll destroy you as well, so we don't have to worry so much. Right, organize you. Pop you back into there. Pop you back into there. We need a copper, but we don't need it that badly. I'll put you back. I'll put the Caterium ore back alongside... Actually, no, we probably will need these. Organize this a little bit better. Perfect. Okay. I think for the time being, we're just going to have to use 2 of the builders as well. Constructed-wise. Right. Just get rid of that. You go there. No go. Right, and then you... We're going to build a couple of construct... We're going to build a constructor. There. You are going to be solid biofuel. I'm going to fill the living shit out of this. And we're going to have a... This is very much jerry-rigged at the moment, but it will serve a purpose. In which I do this. Eventually this is going to become like the most... Right, this will go into there. Perfect. So that at least will give us fuel. Right, we need to make a chainsaw. What do I need? Chainsaw. What is it? Screws. 160 screws. Alright, gotcha. Right, so we're going to focus now on gathering materials for the chainsaw. And then hopefully we can get the other... Well, we can get things sorted out for that. But, right. It's... How are we diddling? Not too good, but not too bad. I mean, we're getting a shitload of that sort of, which is nice. So, I'm going to focus a little bit now on gathering... Caterium, just to see if we can get the necessary components. I'm probably going to have to sidetrack a little bit heavily in order to make sure I can get Caterium, because I think personally speaking, from experience, I found getting the Power Pole Mark IIs makes life a lot fucking easier in the long run. The Mark I Power Poles aren't atrocious by any means, but the fact that they are, without doubt, like, the fact that we only have 4 of the slots available, oh, for fuck's sake, just get on, is extremely limiting. It's not even a question at this point as to what we need to do. It's one of those things which is like, no, I need that. It's not a question at this point. It is a statement. I need the... right, I need 2 more of those. Right, so... That should be enough. stuff. What? Hang on, I'm just being stupid. Chainsaw. Can I not just put a thing on it? Right. 85.15, so I just need some more of that. Hang on. 160. I need 3 more of those things and about... Right, so... 1, 2, 3. Right, and what's left? So then we put this back up to 160. Right, perfect. So now we've got the chainsaw. Yes. Right, perfect. Right, that's sorted. And then we need... What's that? Screw and... an object scanner. You know what? I might just grab some object scanners just because I think we're going to probably need it. We're probably not going to need it too well, but now that we've got multiple body spots... multiple body slots... what do I need now? 50 and 4 more of those. Okay. And done. Right, and then you just get as much as we can. How many rods do we need? I hope we don't need any rods. No, we just need 50 of those things. That's fine. Right, cool. Got the object scanner being produced now. Fantastic. Good. Object scanner is in our repertoire. And a lot of slots, equipment shortcuts. And, oh my god, yes. Right. So... Oh, fuck yes. Very nice. Right. Oh, it actually sounds different as well. Very cool. Make some biomass. Right, and then that goes into that. Right, grab some of that. Spread this out as much as we can because this is beginning to run a bit low, so put that into there. 43 of there. Right, okay. Okay. This is good, this is good. Right, okay, so we need to pop that into there, that into there, that into there, that into there, there. No, we need the fuel. We'll grab these, put that into there, put that into there, put that into there. We'll grab these as well and put that into there. That's perfect. Right. Okay, so we've actually gotten quite a decent level of speed now. Perfect. How are you diddling, by the way? You are diddling quite nicely. You're not constructing a huge amount, but that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go doing a little bit of exploring, and we're going to try and see if we can... We're going to try and explore, try and get some Caterium set up. If there is any. Yeah, I was worried it was just that one. 800 and something meters somewhere. I'll see what we can do. I think the Caterium ore in question... There's apparently another one about 2,000 meters away. 2 kilometers. We're not going that far. Okay, so the one that I'm heading towards is... Oh, hello. Right, we have friends, but... God, I wish I had a rebar gun. Right. I'm a little afraid of what I'm about to encounter because it's like I know exactly what we're going to encounter. Is that Caterium? That looks like Caterium. Right, we'll gather some materials and much needed alien shit. this not where I was last? Yeah, I had a feeling. Right, so the Caterium... Yeah. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. What's this? Impure copper, so hardly worth... I kind of would wish they would add a randomization to copper, so it's like... Oh, quartz. I will definitely need that. Like... Well, not copper. You know, I kind of wish they would randomize the... every time you make a playthrough, it would randomize what kind of rate the nodes would be. Because there are some nodes that you just would never go to in the entirety of the playthrough. And this being one of them. Which is a bit irksome. Impure. Honestly. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yep, that's it. And it would probably... No, my luck, it would probably be a good one. So we're going to have to hold off on that one. That's the Caterium ore, which I'm probably going to go for at some point. But we're going to need foundations to reach, sadly. There's a derrick over there. So, over here, we're going to need to set up. Well, over here we need to... Well, at least we can take the hog remains and use them. Right, impure... Impure... I mean, seriously, how many fucking impures do we need? I mean, yes, I know we can... I know that the impure... I know that, technically speaking, we don't need to worry about it, or we could, in fact, use it once we get higher quality mining materials, but at the same time, I am also of the opinion that we shouldn't have to... Ooh, that's close. Yeah, if I die too early in this playthrough, I'm kind of fucked. We can't afford to die, really. Okay, so this is a normal limestone deposit, which... yeah. Have to be careful how we tread on this particular run. At this point in time. Oh, another one. Right, grab as much Caterium as we can. I think the main goal of this is to try and get as much Caterium as possible in this early stage. Once we've got the Caterium in our hands, then I can obviously focus more important. We can focus more on... There you go. At this point, once we get the Caterium ore, then right. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Lol. Right, but yeah, so if we can get the Caterium research done, and then I can get a couple of the, if I can get to a Caterium node, get the 2 drillers I've got with me to do a bit of research on that, then I think we should be able to at least get some profit in that, and get some much needed research done. And then hopefully the Caterium nodes will be there and not too far down the line. Because if we can get the Power Pole Mark IIs, it will make a lot of things, like things a hell of a lot easier. Because you'll be able to make 7 connections to the 4 that we previously couldn't have made. So we can properly organize these sections a lot better. Up. Radiation. Let's not get too close. Gotta be careful now. Radiation. Right, don't go that way. Spitter about somewhere. I'm also of the opinion that once I get the what are you? Oh, I know, it's fine. Once I get the okay. Once I get the Caterium researched and everything else, I can focus on making the iron. I can focus on making the production facilities better, and then research the rebar gun. Whatever the hell the alien proteins are. I just hope I can figure out what these alien protein things are. Looks like a rather inconspicuous spot, and I think I know why. Is he the big fucker? I think he's the big fucker. Let's not piss him off, shall we? Besides, this is not my objective. That's my objective. I'm in no mood to deal with that. Hi. What the? What's that? What the hell is that? What is that? Huh. Isn't really a safe option to drop. Oh, there is. It's hardly optimal, and this is... Oh! Wait, what the hell's that? This is new. What is that? Is that just part of the ship? Oh, it is. Okay, good. Was about to say. Right, let's go... How the hell am I supposed to get up there? I don't like the look of that thing. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm like, I don't like you. Right. Oh, shit. I don't know if I have enough... Is there any way for me to get up? I don't think there is. At least not to start with. Oh, hang on. No, we might be lucky. Obviously, this area is kind of fucky, to say the least, just because of how bloody enormo this is. Right, now I think I can do this, right. And jump on the... Fuck. No chance. Oh! Yes! Perfect. Right, we'll have to be careful, but it's doable. It's not doable. Right. No, it's not doable. Well, shit. Suppose it would have been too optimistic to hope that I could just build something here. Or is it? Right. Nope. Nah. Right. Jump. Oh, don't you be doing this to me now. Come on, fuck you. I got up here first. Let me stay up there. Come on. Oh, don't you suddenly be like, oh, hang on a second. You can't have a grip here. I can climb this IRL. Fuck did I do differently? Oh no, don't do this to me. Come on, game. Seriously? Now that I find another fucking route for me to jump onto, now all of a sudden you can't let me on there? Right, there we go. Right. Whoa, oh, oh, yes! Perfect, perfect. Right. This may not be... I may not be able to do anything, but the least I got up here. Oh. Right, let's also save as well, just in case something goes to shit. Yes. Right, cool. We also gathered some important materials. Like this. And this. And this. Shit. Yeah, I don't have that. Well, I got some important materials at least. Alas, I do not have what it requires. But at least I got some free shit. Nothing else? No? Okay. I will say these are kind of slightly cheesy binoculars, but they work like a treat. Oh, there's Caterium. Right, we'll go there, and then we'll go over there and grab as much Caterium as possible. Whee! Right. Is that Caterium? No, that's coal. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and go up that particular slope, see what we can do about that thing over there. I'm thinking that's a bug spawner. Oh, there's O. Well, let's see what this thing can do. I don't like that. I really don't like the fucking sound of it, I'll be honest with you. I am not keen. What is that? Oh. Oh, it's one of those things. Just slightly more disgusting. Oh, it spawns multiple? Jesus. Okay. That's frightening. Right, so that thing's called a hatcher. I mean, I suppose it makes sense considering the way that we kind of nonchalantly killed those things prior to. So now that thing's a genuine threat that we're going to need to kill, which does make my predicament slightly more awkward. Considering that we're going to have to fucking deal with that thing over yonder. And I am not looking forward to dealing with that, considering that, well, I don't quite know how we're going to get on top of that without spending forever. So, yippee. Well, we'll figure it out. The most important thing right now is we have to find out a way of getting to the Caterium. Is this scalable? Nope, fucking course not. And that's what I was afraid of. Do they have an aggro range? No. No, they are... Yeah, no, they'll go for me. Well, whenever they're launched, they'll go for me. I have to be careful now because I think I'm on the edge of slipping off. And now I don't have the means to defend myself. Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was going to fall off. Ah! I thought I did fall off. Right. What can I do here? Can I do anything here? No, there is nothing we can do here. Right, I'm a little pissed off. There's no fucking way for me to do this. And I'm a little miffed. I'm like, come on, game. All we need is just, like, one of those fucking resource platform things. But I don't have the means to make that, because I don't have any of the resources, because I took them away because I didn't think I needed them. Yeah. Fuck! I just want some fucking Caterium game. Come on. Stop breaking my balls here. Fuck you. Right. I'm going to have to go the long way back round now. Fuck's sake. I'm going to have to waste more time trying to get the shit to be able to come back to it. I am determined. Is there any other fucking Caterium nearby? No. Here's the answer. No, there is not. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to this 1001. It better be in a solid... We might as well fucking go for it at this point. The amount of time we're taking getting to this godforsaken Caterium. I'm like, I am coming back with some motherfucking Caterium. Probably going to find this on the top of a fucking mountain or something. And we're woefully unprepared for this environment. Again, once... I mean... My survivability will dramatically go up once I get once I get myself a rebar gun. Getting a rebar gun is going to will make my life so much easier. But I just want some fucking Caterium. Please don't be on the top of a mountain. I really need something. I just need some Caterium. That's all I need in my life right now is some Caterium. Just a fuckload of Caterium, please. Hello. We're getting close. I'm also at least exploring part of the map as well. Oh, God! Oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We can't take on that. That we cannot take on. No, 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 no. Not with what we've got. I mean, we could potentially kill it, but I really don't want to go near that thing. God damn it. Alright, well. Away we go. Might as well get some power slugs. Right, is there anything else of value that I can take? A little bit anxious going into a cave, but it is the more direct route home. I pray to the Emperor for guidance. Okay, that's 2 spitters. Hi. Bye. Right, grab that and grab that. Right, so this trip hasn't been a complete waste of time. I have been able to get some... much needed... Well, I have got some Caterium, and it's not a great amount, I'll be honest with you, and I'm hoping to find some more on the way. But we are by no means in a good position. Right, where the hell am I going? Okay, those hatcher things are about, so watch out. Yeah, we need Caterium. Well, what I'll do is I'll go back to base, gather the materials I need to make one of those supporting... oh, there's another one of those as well. Oh, I can't build that. Ah! There we go. Hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, piss off, you fucking cunt sack. Piss off. Oh my god, die! Swear to God, I will drive your species to motherfucking extinction. And I will smile every second of the way. Yeah, we need the rebar gun. The rebar gun will make things a lot better. Though, to be fair, I'm worried that since they've added a bunch of ammunition to the rebar gun, they've probably buggered the amount of damage that the rebar gun will do as a general rule, which I'm not keen on. Right, cable. What do I need? You really pushed me, game. That's what I'm trying to fucking research. Right. I'll put a marker here. Do I need to move like super far fucking away from it before it'll let me do anything? Stamp my marker. One. Okay. Grab the color, make it more yellow. Get all that. Nice. Well, we've been able to use the circuit. Well, at least we were able to grab the circuit board, which we won't be able to build for quite some time, but at least we got it. just a bit. Right. Oh, okay, never mind. Right. Let's return back to base, grab the materials we need to be able to get the quick wire. I mean, that, or we could try and just gather the... we can get the materials for foundations. Maybe I can just make a bridge across. Might do that. That just sounds like a good idea. I mean, I don't want to have to. I was hoping that they'd adjusted the map a little bit so I could get access to it. But, well, we found a quick wire thingy, which is important. So... we'll get our first... I think by the end of this episode, we'll be able to get our first research done. Our first... hello. How's you? We'll get our first research done for the hard drive. And I'm just hoping we can get some good stuff in it. I'm really fucking hopeful. Like, what I'm hoping we can get is something called stitched... stitch plating, which basically allows us to make much cheaper amounts of reinforced plate, but a lot faster and a lot cheaper. So it means we don't have to fanny arse with the production facility. And it just makes everything so much goddamn better. So much goddamn better. Right. Right. Jump. Jump. We can get the quick wire stuff, or we should be able to get the other stuff set up. How you diddling? That's fine. Well, we do have one of those weird things, I guess. Hatches, I think it's called.
New recipe unlocked.
We need 50 of that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need that. I think I'm probably going to want to have 2... Oh my god. Do I have enough? No, I don't probably, do I? I do. Well, no, we need 50 of those ingots, so no, I don't. What are you running? Oh, it's probably the poison. Okay, this is going to be slightly cheesy, but I'm going to do it this way. Right. I'll also grab some of the ore we've been gathering as well, because I think we're going to need it. You go that way. You go there. You, and you, and you, you. Sift and sort. Beorg, and you. Soup. Right, awesome. Right, also we're going to take the much needed. Grab some of that as well. I think I'll also make the means to produce a craft bench as well, which I do have with me. Perfect. Yes, I do. Perfect. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to basically grab some materials. Go over to the... We're going to head over to the... we're going to head over to that Caterium's ore, which is over here. And we're going to be able to... Yeah. We're going to go over to the Caterium ore. And basically I'm going to do a massive amount of of drilling for that. We're going to use all these drills to basically gather up as much Caterium as possible, so I can gather a shitload of materials. Well, gather a shitload of... Right, I'm going to need to do it that way. I'm going to have to somehow keep that above the other thing, which I'm not too keen on, but I think we'll need to do it. And this will be the only Caterium node we can really access for a time, so we're kind of like... We're kind of pushing ourselves a bit, and we are taking a giant fucking detour from what the plan is. But I'm feeling that once we get the Mark IIs made, and I can get some quick wire, that will make things a lot fucking easier. Right, where is he? Oh, no. No. Come on. Don't do this to me. Wait, hang on. Right. I was going to say, this game, the patience I have is not strong enough. Right, okay. We need to get over yonder. So I think we need to start by building hinder. Okay, zoop towards that. Okay, I'm thinking... Probably... Yeah, that looks more like it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, this will do for the time being. We'll need to come up with some walls and shit soon, but that's hardly besides the point. Let's get over here and deploy what we can. Ah, this is beautiful. This is a pure node. I forgot how much I loved you. Boom, boom. Right, this is going to be extremely profitable. Right, do we have the means to store shit here? I do! Fantastic. Right, I'm going to do some early design. I'm going to build some early shit. Actually, well, probably be better as a storage container. Right. We're going to build some storage container, and I'm going to gather up all the materials I can from this place. Perfect. We're just going to clear the entirety of this place out. We're just trying to devoid it of all... Hang on. There we go. So we're going to devoid it of all kinds of artwork. Like all of the materials, all the ground texture, all the shit. To make it as barren as possible. Right. And then that way then... Once I eventually get rid of the thing on this, which we'll need explosives for, but... Sadly, we require explosives to get rid of this stuff, and you're already fucking full. God bless you. Right. Now comes the part for the crafting. Right. $80 per minute. Beautiful. Right. Right. Grab some of this just one more time. Right. Grab, 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 grab. Right, we've got more than enough. Right, all of those. Well, no, I'll take these back. We'll keep the rest of it, but we will use all of this. Right, there should be hopefully enough Caterium for me to be able to use this. So we're going to have to... We'll leave this place for now. And then what I can do is we can hopefully get started on the Caterium and quick-wire production. We get the quick-wire production sorted, we'll be able to turn this into a more efficient farming position. More efficient farming area. And yeah. This will be dope. We also have a bunch of nodes there, though I don't think they're going to be that useful. We will see. I mean, eventually we're going to need to start looking into exploration of the swamp areas, but for the time being, we're just going to have to roll with what we got. Though I am liking to see the beginning of things. It may find that this particular series, we're not even going to start looking into getting the space elevator built until like the third or fourth episode, because there is no way we're going to build it this episode. No chance. Hello. Where you at? Where you at? Sneaky! But your fatal weakness has been spotted. But no, so the plan is we're going to try and see if we can get the Caterium set up. Once we got the Caterium set up, then I can focus on building and actually establishing multiple production facilities. First of all, the production facility for the iron. Then we're going to focus on the copper. Then we're going to focus on the concrete. Then we're going to focus on making some of the... Because then we can focus on making the foundations. We can turn it into a proper thing. I can actually make a factory plan. I've got plans, and I want to utilize them as efficiently and effectively as possible. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to spend some time. And unfortunately, I think, as much as I didn't want to spend time handcrafting, we're going to have to handcraft some things. More importantly, what is the current state of our power? 132, that's fine. We're not in any dire straits at this point in time. But yeah. Right, grab that power stuff, resource. Right. I'll wait till I can get 50 Caterium ingots, and then we can focus on handcrafting a bit of some other stuff. I do apologize in advance. I could get a smelter. Might be a good idea. But I'll get the handcrafting stuff side sorted, and then we can get the quick wire. We grab some of the quick wire, we can then produce the quick wire to get the level 2 things, and then we can hopefully find out what we need to make a sustainable source. Though, to be fair, gunpowder is probably another thing I'm going to have to think about doing as well. If we can get that far. Oh, hog protein. Do we need hog protein? Oh, 5. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Hang on, let me just quickly use these materials while we can. Right, okay. Oh, we already have it. Right, cool. Right. No. Caterium. Let's go. We need 100 of those. Motherfuckers. Gotcha. Well, we can build some, but obviously... Alright, alien organisms. Alien bio... Right, we need structural analysis. Rewards, bioorganic properties, organic data capsule. How the fuck do I make those things? Bioorganic data capsule. What the hell is that? Oh, I can make this. Okay. Okay. Whatever. It kind of feels like this research thing kind of feels like filler, but that's okay because rebar. Right. Structural analysis. So what do I need now? I need a lot of materials of which I don't have access to. Fuck a duck. Inventory size, yeah, right, okay, so we're now going to need stun rebar, but that's fine. I want Caterium electronics. Let me see. Smelter. I need copper. Right. Right. I'm just going to plonk this down randomly whilst we get the necessary stuff produced. Do I not have cables? I should have cables. I do have cables. Along with screw and shit. And actually, we can make the quick wire as well. Right, that's perfect. Do we just need one? I'm going to make like 15 quick wire. Just in case. Right, okay. What we'll do now is we'll quickly attach this to... I thought I had cable. I assume I had cable. Don't do this to me, game. Cable. I did have cable. Fuck you. Right, boom. Deuterium ingot. And then logistics, conveyor, production, constructor. Right, this is just going to be a more efficient way of dealing with this. It's not the most practicable, but I just think it's better than having to spend forever crafting shit. How's my carry capacity? Not doing great. Right, how are we doing for crypt wire? We do have some. Right, so what I'm going to do now is... yeah, it's fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the marker, the quick wire. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go... I'm going to head over to the quick wire building. I'm going to need to probably think about upgrading that at some point. Right, I'll quickly build the storage container, so we have something being produced. Because we've not been producing metal for a while, and I think we're at the point where we probably need to have something. Right. Oh. Is it too much? Ooh! Woohoo! Uh-oh. We are probably pushing the line. We're probably pushing it. If that activates, I probably will overdo it. So let's not. We'll have to manage this effectively, but yeah. I'll have to play careful. I mean, eventually we will need to get the thing, but I know I have a hard-on for Caterium right now, but bear with me. I know I've been talking about it a lot this episode, and I do appreciate it's probably not the most entertaining thing to talk about, but believe you me, when we get it, it'll make so much more sense. And once we get the quick wire going, and we can start making a large portion of it, it's going to make life so much easier. But at least we can get back to base now, and we can quickly grab... What's that? Is that quick wire? I'm going to get that quick wire. Or is that something else? I don't know. Hello. Once we get the part assembly stuff... once we get the quick wire set up, and we can get Caterium level Mark II powers, then we can sort of relax a bit about what we can do and how we can build up and do all that jazz. And then we can actually start building the factory proper. Right. Na. Excuse me. Because obviously the other thing we need to think about as well is once I got the once we have the multiple process facilities, we then can start looking towards building a dedicated factory for the assemblers, and then using the materials from that to do the other stuff. Eventually, I think we'll probably need to start looking into quick wire as a concept anyway, because if we get anything that allows us to use the quick wire, then obviously... Alright, quick wire. One quick wire. Oh. The first hard
Data
drive.
on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Oh god, he said an energy drink again. He's breathing through time. Right. How do I delete this thing? There you go. Right, that marker's gone. I'm thinking, isn't that first one? Yeah, that's the first one, so we'll put a marker there. Right. Actually, I'll put a question mark on that if we have a question mark. Do we have a question mark? Yes, we do. And I'll mark this. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. So we'll make our way back now. Now that we've got the hard drive, we can put that into the MAM, and then hopefully our first ever research in this game will be a successfully decent one. Whee! What do we got? Hello! Ow. You're defending an impure... You're defending an impure location. Why would you do this? It's a waste of resources, honestly. It is a bit concerning how many locations at the moment we've got that don't...
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I really would love to know what the story is about this planet. Or, more importantly, I would love to know if... Can we turn this into a coal thingy? No, there's not enough power. There's not enough water. Besides, our main source of power will be located in the like when I get coal researched. Our main source of power is going to be located inside the Lake of Love. Is what I call it. What I'm going to call it. Lake of Love. Ooh, that's pretty. Right, there we go. Do 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 doop 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 doo doop 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 doo. Well, at least we've gotten ourselves prepared and stuff, and it's a good thing I got the other stuff sorted, which is a nice thing. Ah. Right, that's currently stemming as well, which is wonderful. Yeah. Right, okay. Hard drive time. Boom. So that's 10 minutes. Right, so that's going to be researching now, so we won't be able to do anything at all for 10 minutes on that frontier, which is a little shame. It's a little bit of a shame. But we do at least now have the ability to have that going. So Caterium. Right, that'll be 100 of that, which will be fine. Oh, I just realized I'm dumb. I'm fucking dumb. I'm so goddamn dumb. No. I just realized I'm fucking stupid. I mean, we need the quick wire, sure, but we also need to be able to fucking research the thing. I need 100 of these. Fuck me, I'm dumb. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. Right. You could ignore me. Just, I'm retarded. It's okay. I'm so dumb. At least we didn't waste all of that Caterium, which is important. I mean, I could go for a bit of a quick run over to the Caterium node again, but fuck it, we'll do it. Quick Caterium run with a bunch of stuff. Not a bad idea. Well, at least to be fair, as much as this is just running one from to and fro the location, at least this is something that's a little bit more mobile and active. And hopefully once we get this shit sorted, it'll be less... Oh, bloody hell, those things again. I'm going to have to kill this thing eventually. But until then, bye-bye. See ya. You missed, bitch. At least we don't have to worry about getting to that location now. And arguably we can use the concrete that we have left here to try and build some more stuff. Like build a whole fucking depot and shit above this area. You know what, let's do a little bit of investigation. I didn't quite look into this before. Is this impure? Yeah, it's copper impure. More to copper impure, so it's almost not worth it, really. I mean, I know I can't pick and choose, so, you know, wherever the resources go, I gotta go with it. But at the same time, it's like... Right, copper node. We know we have one decent copper node. $572. Okay. Copper node. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I really wish I could blow these things up. I tell you what, these bloody things are a nightmare. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't have them in the game, but I think it would be nice if it would be a nice option if the player could have the ability to destroy those things once we get the nuka detonators. You know? Like, sure, you could say, well, that'll just ruin the fun because you can't have the block protection. You have to do nuclear shit first. I think the amount of fun that you kill by getting rid of those things will be replaced by the joy and happiness. Right, quick run for that. Right. We'll do 2 amounts of these things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 apiece. So we'll have another 1,000. Well, another 500 to yeah, we'll have 1,000 by the time we finish on that. Which I'm happy about that. Yeah, this is beautiful. Whilst we're doing this, we might as well build up some of the build this up somewhat. Yeah, we don't really need to go through this point. Is this a jumpable point? No. Is there any resources here? Is it worth going over here? Not really. I mean, we will need to take care of this eventually, so we might as well get rid of the we might as well use these resources as best as we can use them. Right. We're probably going to have to... Right. So we're probably going to have to... If we're looking in towards development of this particular structure, we're probably going to have to... Invalid placement. Why? Oh, because of the rock and shit. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we're going to be setting up a place, I think what will probably happen is this is as wide as it needs to be for the extraction facility. And then as we... rabble, 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 rabble. How much room do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we need the... we need a bunch of this stuff. Do we need everything? Not really. Like, I don't need you. And, do I really need... Well, I do need some of you, obviously, but... Right, that'll be enough, that'll be enough. I can't really take the piss too much. Shit. Fuck! Right, 16. Can I spare... That's fine. I can. That's enough. I can spare 16. Hello. Do you have any dudes? No. Go on. Go on. Whee! Bye. Oh, that was satisfying. That was satisfactory. Oh my god, you bastard! You really quoted the name of the game you're playing, as well as a funny Oh, you! I apologize profusely for that joke. Or do I? No, I do. Hey, Gary! Gary's the flying thing at the top that you can't kill. Why the game won't let me kill it, I don't know. Maybe they think it's funny, that the fact they think it's nice that he's like, oh, you can't kill this thing. I'm like, dude, if it flies above me, I want to shoot it. It's just what I am. Anyway. Right, well we've gathered another large amount of Caterium, so we're not going to be running out of that anytime soon. And more importantly, the time it's taken us to get that thing, we've already built an additional amount of resources. I would say we are in a good position to look into, hopefully, and also we'll have gathered the data, our first ever data thing, so hopefully it'll be a good one. Emperor willing. Right. That should be enough. Oh, I don't have enough, fuck. Right. Boop. Right, let's see what I need to research before I can do that. Let's go. Oh, 44 seconds. Okay, so it wasn't quite as much time as I thought it was going to be, but hey-ho. Right, how you diddling? Yeah, you are running a little bit low. Right, I think it's about time we looked into getting the biomass constructed again. Get rid of these bloody trees. So the reason why I'm getting rid of leaves is because when you use the chainsaw, you actually kind of create a massive AoE field. So if you notice this tree here, if I use this on the leaves here, boom, you see, it creates a relatively small, I would say, about 5 to 10 meter radius around you. And basically, any and all things that are highlighted, or any and all things that are around the particular player when they utilize the chainsaw, will be immediately deleted. Which is a really fucking useful thing. And it means that, for example, you may be able to get rid of things that previously you wouldn't think were possible. Which is actually quite nice. And you can use leaves and stuff to get rid of the bigger trees and whatnot. Which I am a huge fan of, because obviously it means we can... There we go. Right, what's my star for that? Yeah, that'll be enough. Right. For fuck's sake, come on. You can do it! Oh, fuck you then. You can't do it, because you're a useless sack of shit. Right. Right, the MAM has been constructed. Cast screw. Deuterium wire. Fused wire. Cast screw. That I'm probably going to go for. So, it's not bad, but I think I will definitely do that, because rather than having to... Actually, no, this is quite a big thing, actually. Because rather than having to describe... Yeah, no, that is actually quite useful. I'm not... It's not what I wanted, but it's actually quite useful. Seriously. Cast screw. That's actually quite useful. Right. Next, Deuterium. Give me some research. Oh. Deuterium electronics. Wait. Oh, I needed the thing. Okay. Well, I now have the means to make the Deuterium. Right. Wrapping things up close to the end of our stream today. But I think we did a pretty good job. Right. Boom. 2, 1, and... Oh my god, I was really worried there for a second. Ah! Yes! Oh my god.
New building unlocked.
Oh my god, I really am happy about that. Oh my god. Yay! I mean, it costs 6... It does cost 6 quick wires, so it isn't cheap. And considering we don't have a constant supply of quick wire, we will need to, like, be careful with how much we use. But I will be basically making a fuckload of this shit. Oh my god, that's seriously fucking awesome, though. I'm genuinely over the moon at that. Oh, that's so much fucking better, because I can do this! And this. And they're also slightly taller as well, which is very cool. Right, so you're still making shit, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, well, we'll have to plan things out. But what I can do is I can revolutionize my goddamn things. Right, well, before we wrap things up for today's stream, I am going to reorganize the factory floor, and so that will cut production by a significant amount, but then I can actually reorganize this shit far more effectively than I ever possibly could have hoped. Right. Because now that we have 7 of the... Because now we have... now we have Power Pole Mark IIs. These are the things that are going to make life so much fucking easier. Seriously. I'm not even joking. Right. It is genuinely... it's a... Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. Right, okay, so. Is everything set? Yes. Okay, good. So, the fact that we now have Deuterium Power Pole Mark IIs means that it's going to cost us a little bit more resources to make them, obviously. But we're now in a much better position. In fact, I'm going to fucking take all of these power poles down. And we're going to redesign the Howl outlet, because I am that anal. I might even go slightly above my stream length, just to try and get the cow pole situation resolved as much as possible. Because you never know what we're going to need these things for. At least, that's the plan. Right, so... Okay. So all of these things are going to be... Actually, to be fair, we might as well start with this one. So... We'll start with this, but eventually things may improve. Right. I can see clearly now, I got power pole 2. I want to tell you that I'm fucking ecstatic like... Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is where my character sucks. Na 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 na. Right. I'm just gonna quickly do something for a second. All those go in there. Just get rid of some of the fucking annoying bits of crap in my way. Bloody. Much better. I mean, we are aiming to be completely devoid of life at some point in the near future, so I want to try and get this shit done as much as we can. Fuck you! There we go. Much better. Much better. Right, okay. Now, we can put this, like, I want to say, can we... Wow, holy shit, we can go all the way over here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Perfectement. Right, you, Mark 2. You, Mark 2. Right. Get rid of that. Oh, no, 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 no. Right. Everything stops for the moment. Right. Mm-hmm. I do appreciate the change of sound effect for the chainsaw. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't that irritating. But it was irksome enough that I did my best not to accidentally select it. So the fact that we're here is nice. Oh, thank the throne. Right, these lovely flowers, they're not going to be here long. I'm not going to let these fuckers live. Right, okay. Obviously, for the time being, it's not going to be quite as optimized as I want it to be, but I will have, yeah, I will try and do what I can to make it as efficient as possible. No. Right, okay. You be here. 1, 2. Right, you're the main hub. That's where all the powers that will go. So this will be sign here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. See what I mean? Like, it's immediately... maybe not you. I might have you on a separate... I might have you on a separate thing. This is where probably I'm going to need to make that separate power biomass burner. Yeah, there we go. Just in case. Right, that's 100 fuel. I'll need to turn this into something. You, go to there. Right, so I'll turn you into biomass in a second. Right. What we'll do is we'll turn this into biomass into all the materials I've gathered into wood and whatnot, and then once we have a massive amount of stuff, I can basically go to the production facilities and like get them as much as possible. It's just so that way we can get rid of this shit. Right. So you go here. Right. And then we can get some biomass fuel set up, and then eventually we can turn this into an actual like full-on equipment style. Yeah. Yeah, that particular biomass thing is going to be on its own. The biomass fuel creation is going to be on its own particular. Yeah, the biomass creation circuit is going to be on its own power source, because that way then it's not draining it doesn't draining all of the supplies and whatnot. Right, perfect. And then you can go into, or this will go into there. Perfect. Right, you sort that out. Right, then this is then going to go into here, which will take about 8 of that, which will then go into here, which will then start making this shit again. Yeah, that's fine. And that just means then we can get a shitload of biomass going into it, and then these things can kind of just chill. Right, you will turn into that. So that's being produced, which is important. And I love the fact that we're only just beginning to run low on that particular thing. Right. And then we'll go over to here and get this shit planned up and prepared to go. Right, so you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have the 5, 6, but you know, that's fine. We'll need to still... I think I'll still need this to be on the top of the power poles. Like, I think this will be the main hub at the moment to the rest of it. Then this will hopefully be... Actually, no, it won't be. We'll need to have it at a different location. I think here. Because this will need to go over to there. Oh, Derek, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. Don't act like you haven't been spotted. I see you. Honestly, Derek. Right. Get rid of these bloody things. Right. At least we can get rid of these bloody trees now. And then we can turn this into biomass. And then we can get this into... Turn this into more biomass. And then we can turn everything into... Yeah, see what I mean? This is why we use the chainsaw. Because while I can't access the tree, I can still get rid of the tree if I use the chainsaw. So, that does give me some leverage in terms of dealing with this shit. It does mean that we can get rid of some very much annoying nuisance. Out of here. Fuck you. Nope. Right. Nope. That's fine. Okay. Time to cut you down. Right. Okay. I think we're almost there. Yeah, we're there. Perfect. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll make a dedicated power pole at the end here for this thing, along this particular line. Put that in there. Then you can go to you. Can I make it to there? Oh, you can! Fantastic. Though to be fair, it would look a little bit more organized if I did it like this. Much better. Symmetry needs to be like so. Dopamine in my face. Right. So all of this shit flowing straight through. Wonderful. Shame we can't daisy chain them, though. Daisy chaining would be so nice. And then be able to do that, but won't let me do it. Daisy chaining buildings would be so fucking nice because it would, like, sure, I would like it under like a technological thing, but still, it would be an upgrade that would be almost not. It wouldn't even be a question at this point. It would just be, no, you have it. Right, there we go. That's much better. That's much more organized. You want to be a pain in the ass, Derek? Fuck off. There we go. Right. In a sense now, we can course, now we can use the constructors to turn them into the thing, which is going to be useful, because now we can actually turn the solid bits of metal into whatever. But that'll be something we'll have to worry about in the future episode. Right, that's been all set up, which is all good. So now we need to think about well, we need to think about wrapping things up, but just a tiny bit more work. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Let's get rid of these trees, first of all. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. I'll be honest with you. Grab you. Grab you. Right, these biomass generators are getting there. Well, at least we now don't have to worry about fuel. So we're on the upper limit on what we want to risk in terms of that. The other question is, where the hell are we going to put the power supply? Not a outrageously bad question, I'll be honest with you. I think I've already answered that question. Right. Let's clear this. Let's clear this particular position away, and then we can turn this into the nearest supply. We can turn this into the nearest biomass grabber. Yeah, around here. I think I've already found. I think I've answered my own question now. I know what I'm going to be making here. Oh, that's so much better. So much fucking better. Right, grab you. Yeah, this area here. I'm going to quickly build this up a bit. But we'll turn this into the power supply depot area. It won't be a huge place. Like, as you can see by the way that this is being constructed. But it is going to be... But it will be constructed. Yeah, like so. Perfect. Right, and then all I need to do is just build some biomass burners. But I don't have wires. But that's fine, because I got wires. We got wires coming up our ears. One, two, three. Damn it. Well, 3 it's going to be then. And the last power pole we can construct. Rumpty dumpty da rump dumpy rumpy dumpy dumpy dum. Da rumpty bumpty da rump durry rumpty rumpy dumpy dum. Durry dumpty 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 dum. Da rumpty dumpy dumpy dum. Da rumpty dumpty dumpty dum. Diddy rumpty dumpy dumpy dum. Right. 100 fuel goes into you. 100 fuel goes into you. And 100 fuel goes into you. Perfect. Right, so you 3 are going to hopefully be able to do more than what we need, which is perfect. Our limit now is 130 megawatts, which is perfect, because that means it gives us a huge amount of time to work on that. And then we can just turn this into... and then we can just get rid of all this biomass. Right, so that's going to wrap things up for today because we're a little bit over the time limit, but I think that's completely fine. We're doing a pretty good job. So thank you to anyone who decides to watch this, because we've been very unlike yesterday where we had quite a few people hopping into the stream and saying hello. Almost no one showed up today, which is typical, I imagine. Just typical. But still, more importantly, though, we got the second episode done, and we didn't spend too long standing in front of a, doing this, basically. I think we did this, like, once, maybe twice. Like, we didn't do it as often as we did in the first episode, and that's the important thing. We're close now to doing it as much as we did in the first episode. Or at least... No, actually, no. We spent way much more time doing it in the first episode. So, no, I think we're doing a pretty solid job at the moment. So that's something I can reassure you most assuredly that we're doing a relatively decent job in that respect. And more importantly, of course, biomass is being made. And we've actually made some pretty significant progress. We're going to go back up to the Tower of Awesome and take my photo, because we need to have that. So, what we're going to do now... So what we're going to plan for the next episode, which we won't be streaming tomorrow because I want to have a crack. There's an update for Foxhole coming out tomorrow, which I am very much eager to try. And obviously, the... is it climbable? Oh, no, we need to... Oh, no. Fuck! Shit. I'm going to need to grab some... I'm going to need to buy some ladders when I get the special thing. So for the next stream... Well, for the next time we hop onto this game, we're going to be cracking on with more Factorio. And we're going to try and see if we can get... now that we got the Caterium and the Mark II power pole, which... Perfect. So, more or less like this, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So, I'm going to try and keep it as relatively decent. I'm going to try and... Actually, what I'm going to do is here. Right, here is how it's going to be. So, there we go. So, basically... We're going to get the... So in the next episode, I'm going to focus on getting the part assembly set up. We're going to use the power poles from the Mark IIs to be able to establish a more presence in our sector. I'm going to use... we're then going to try and see if we can get the production facility set up for the copper. So we can get that sorted. Get the production facility set up for the concrete. So we can get that sorted and get that remedied. We're probably going to have to look towards setting up things, like, we're going to probably have to need to set up a dedicated factory, because over there at the distance, we haven't quite... Well, we've got things set up in a sense, but now that we've got the first proper upgrade tool / hard drive, we're going to be able to do some much needed... Hello? Are you joking? I'm sorry. Right, you know what? Is that what I think it is? Oh, you bloody joking. Right, fuck it. Slight delay onto our ending of the stream. I want to see what that is. It's over there, right? Okay. I probably shouldn't do that too often, but I got the food for it. Right, I apologize for this, but my curiosity is killing me. And probably isn't going to do myself any good in terms of trying to get to bed on time, but fuck it. I was about to wrap the stream up, and then I just saw that in the distance, and I'm like, hello, what are you? And I could see some quartz. So, the game is giving me one last thing. Maybe as a kind of an apology for fucking me over last time. And fucking me over a little bit earlier. Hmm? Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I say the game's fucking me over. I mean, it was. I'll be honest with you. Right. Is it under... Is it surrounded by... No, it's not. It really isn't. Oh, but it is got a spitter on it. And we've got an engine as well. Intriguing. Reinforced iron plates. I will take. I will take these motherfuckers to the grave. Right. I don't expect we'll be able to get these things made quickly, but... It is right next to the base. Like, this facility, this crashed pod is right next to the base in terms of location. So it's like, I might as well. Right, what's this? 40 megawatts. Oh, fucking cunt. Oh, does everything need fucking rods? I swear to the fucking gods. This game can suck it when it comes to rods. Yeah, I said it. This game can suck rods, because it just fucking keeps telling me I need the one goddamn thing that I never have enough access for. Right. We are getting this thing. Fuck you, game. No, we don't even need it to go that far. We can just take one of those biomass burners. We don't need that many biomass burners. Like, we got 140 megawatts. We do not need that many at the moment. I am getting that fucking biomass burner. Fuck you. I'm like, I do not care. Right. We can get that 40 How much does it generate? How much does it generate? Oh, you fuck. I'm gonna scream. This game is an asshole. It is a genuine asshole. It is like one of the assholes of assholes. It is the asshole that reminds you that it's an asshole every fucking day of the week. And then when you punch it, and it starts crying, and people are saying, why are you punching it? And I'm like, because it's an asshole. And the people are like, it can't help itself. And I'm like, no, it fucking can. It's an asshole. Right. Let's get you stored. Let's get you sorted now, right? Let's get it sorted in here. Right. Right, you just get yourself sorted over there. Right. Well, look, we got two of those things, and I think I might push the stream to be a little bit longer, just so I can get the research done on this thing. Because if we can get this second hard drive, we might get a really good, we may get a really good, option for the data hard drive. That's why I like the lookout posts. Gives you rewards. You look around. Now we wouldn't go. Right. More importantly, where is this thing that I had? Should be over here, shouldn't it? Yes, there it is. Okay. And it's a really easy one, which I'm hoping means right. Okay, power. 1, 2. We don't need to keep this on for long. 1, 2. Nah, Savina, go fuck yourself. Perfect. That's what we need. Thank you, Tower of Awesomeness. Right. So yeah, what we're going to do for the next stream is I'm going to focus on trying to get as much of the production, like, facilities, X, Y, Z. Like, we're going to try and see if we can get the... Let me think. We're going to try and see if we can get the facilities set up so we can build... Right, more importantly... What's the... 55, capacity 100. Yeah, I mean 100 seems like a pretty solid position to start with from now on. Then we can just crack on with that. Hard drive. Perfect. But yeah, so what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to get the assemblies. We're going to try and focus on constructing more of the facility and the foundations. I really want to get rid of those things. I don't think we're going to be able to get. Yeah, that's going to suck. Well, we can't go too far into that, which is a bit of a shame, but we can expand around it. So what I might try and do is I might start looking into expansion upwards here. Primarily clearing this up a bit. Cleaning and clearing this up a bit so it's a little bit more organized and a little bit less fuck around sort of style. We've got the quicklime... We've got the Caterium being made into the quick Caterium over here, which is going to be wonderful. Which will make things a lot fucking easier in terms of building resources-wise. Pardon me. Oh yes, we've got more of the quartz now, and I think we got some. Yeah, we got some stone as well. Stone, and some copper, which we're going to need to deal with. So I will grab you. What do I need to make for quartz? Something. Oh, brilliant! We can build stuff. Cool. And then we can try and see what's going on in here. It's probably going to be something to do with that. Shatter rebar. Not entirely sure what that is, but sure. Inflated pocket dimension. These things I'm probably going to go for at some point soon, but we don't... Well, I say soon. At some point in the near future. Once I get myself the ability to make silica, which will be these, which is going to be lovely. I think I can actually do these both as well, which is nice. Once I get these, though, this is going to be very fucking useful. The Blade Runners are like one of the natural choices you can make for speeding up your character's movement, which will also give me a chance of outrunning certain creatures, as well as being able to jump higher and go for be able to survive larger fall distances as well, which is the important thing. But yeah, so the plan, as said, is to basically hold this design a little bit, because now that I've got the stitched the steel nut cases, then I should be able to... Let's see, what does this do? So, because obviously, hang on, let me just quickly build the production constructor just so I can see what I can do. So the alternate, the cast screw means I can make 20 of these versus not 24 of those, because that's really fucking useful. So that's actually very... Yeah, these are very... That's actually... I'm not going to lie. I didn't think how important... Like, I wasn't really thinking what I was. I can see how important this particular thing is, because it's going to make my life a lot easier for a lot of other things. What we need right now, though, is... I mean, honest with you... And actually, now that I've got that, I don't actually need to worry as much about the assembly thing. Because if I've got a shitload of screws coming out, that's going to be a lot more efficiency in that particular regard. And I can make the part assembly and shit go. Like, the amount of things that require screws is ridiculous. Like, screws, that'll be screws, that'll be screws. I mean, resource sink broke. That we're probably going to need as well at some point in the near future. Hell, I can make that now. Fuck it. Launch! There we go. Didn't realize.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
Happy about that.
Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future.
Nice.
Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
And I can already get the awesome building. Nice. Welcome back. Yep, I'm happy. Right, display bundle, signs, check. Lights control panel, that's wonderful. Street lighting, indoor lighting, floodlights, okay. Medical box, skin. Ah, cool, I can have skins now. Nice. Management, foundations, walls. Yep, that looks pretty cool. Tilted walls, gates. Oh fuck yeah, that looks dope. I'm gonna hopefully try and get some of these to work. Architecture, land, yeah. Oh my god! Schematic! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is so much lovely stuff. Customizer. Ooh, I can actually change the color of that. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. That might make the paint gun a little bit more useful. And of course, the most important thing in the world. What other equipment? Yeah, no, you need that. And also color cartridge, which is fine. We actually might have a use for that stuff. Right, okay. That's a lot of stuff. That is quite a lot of stuff. I am genuinely excited for that. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Okay, no, that's actually quite awesome. So we're going to try and see if we can get some of these things, because there's like, what, schematics and shit? Yeah, we're going to need this. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get some of the materials and put them into... Actually, to be fair, we could put the awesome store into that, but that'll be something we'll do for the next episode. So, yes, we'll use the material... Actually, to be fair, that would actually make really sense, because these are very expensive parts. I do this, I can construct it, save my fucking time. Can I put these in? Do. This, as well as the engines, will be very, very, very nice. That looks cool. Right, anyway, so yeah, once we get this built, once we get the facility set up, we'll be able to fully, build this, or we'll build this out to whatever, then we can try and refine and get everything sorted on that part, and then we can start looking into the assembler, which, to be honest with you, I might try and do a second floor. So we do the bottom, like the bottom tier stuff is going to be for the basic materials, and then the second floor will be the more impressive stuff, and that might mean we can actually, that might mean something which we could potentially use. Yeah, I'm liking where this is going. My ideas are getting there, but I'll have to probably theorize that a bit. But we got the awesome store set up now, which is pretty nice. So what's the next thing we should research? We don't have any of that. Well, we do. But we don't. And oh my god, I love this thing. This thing is seriously one of my favorite things as well. I mean, the Mark II belt is lovely, but we need the reinforced iron plate, which we need a lot of in order to make that viable. Jump pad's useful only as a sort of a joke. Then part assembly, copper sheet, which is going to be quite useful. But that will be when we get the other stuff sorted. Modular frame is going to be very useful because then we can get to crashboard requirement not known. There was another one, wasn't it? Somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know. There was one that I needed a modular frame, but I can't remember now. I didn't mark that in time, which that's my bad. I probably should have done that. But right, 2 minutes to go, and that'll probably wrap things up. So yeah, thank you very much to anyone who was going to be watching this. I will be uploading this into a little bit of a series, and hopefully once I get the thumbnails set up for that, we should be able to get a solid experience for that. That's going to be all of my biomass as well, which is lovely. Speaking of which, how we doing? I'll grab all the biomass and we'll start divvying it out amongst the thingies as well, which is nice. So pop you in there. Right, that's you sorted. And then you pop you in there. That's you sorted. You, yeah. You, there. Perfect. Voila. Right, that's all the fuel set up for that. We need to find ourselves a new design. Right, parts assembly once again, so we can get that stuff sorted. So there we go. That is almost pretty much everything done for today, which is very nice. In about 50 seconds, we're going to be able to have our second choice. So I think we've made a lot of progress today. I'm quite happy with the journey that we're making so far. The only thing we could possibly do that would make this a little bit better is if we didn't have to fuck around so much with the Caterium. At least if we were able to get the Caterium a little faster. If I just decided to go for that location first, I think we would have gotten a bit more Caterium and a little bit faster. But I'm not complaining. It's what we've got. Right. So we got you, who has a little bit left. Right, so you're all pretty much done, aren't you? Yes, you are. Right, I'll get rid of that. Just so that way we don't have to deal with that anymore. Now, how much Caterium do we have in there? That's a lot of Caterium. I'm very happy with that. I'll be able to make some more Caterium in... Well, hopefully we won't need to worry about Caterium for quite some time. Oh, baby. Ooh. Ooh, I mean, fused quick wire. that's again, it's not what I wanted. I mean, it's a no. We need fused quick wire. I think fused quick wire is going to be very much more appealing. Yeah, no, we need that. We absolutely need that. Yeah. Yes, fused quick wire. Yes, lovely. Thank you. That's a pretty good recipe. I'm not going to complain. That is a genuinely quite a good recipe. Right, let's quickly research this slot whilst we wait. Is it raining? Holy shit! It's raining! Wow, okay. Fantastic. I know it sounds probably stupid, and we probably had rain in the past. I've never noticed this. Right, you... Quickly get this researched. Boom. Right, silica has been able to be produced, which is wonderful. I need a bunch of silica and some modular frames, so that's fine. Explosive resonance application. What is that, and how do I get it? And the Explorer, which is a very useful thing, but we need one of these. We need one of these. Well, we need a bunch of those modular frames anyway, and that's all nice. So that's quite a nice thing. Additional 6 inventory slots, I would mind you. Woo! He's waning. And apparently it's coming through the top as well. Well, the Earth is weeping, and it should, or I am not going to show mercy. Right. Na 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 na. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I can get one of those little things. Right. Anyway, that's me taking the piss a little bit too long now. So, yeah, there you go. Cool. So that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. So we've been able to make a pretty solid progress, and we're going to be able to make some more in the future episode. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I said Foxhole is due to come out, and obviously I also will save. Good. So I also want to make sure that we have some variety in the stream. So I think the next stream will possibly be probably going to be Factorio, because I didn't do Factorio recently, and I think that will be the one that I'll be doing next. So thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And for anyone wanting to catch this from the beginning, feel free to look into the playlist, which should be coming up. There should be I think I will be making a playlist of this, and I'll probably link this into the description as well. So you should be able to see a playlist from the start. So I hope to catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.